Hey indie filmmakers, Griffin here with my beard. It's back. It's been a few weeks since you've seen my face. I've rested up and now I'm ready to get back into the routine of bringing you fresh videos every week. How does Monday sound? Many of you have asked what I've been up to now that Indie Mogul has retired. Well, the coolest part of being a freelance filmmaker is that I never know who is going to hire me and where they're going to send me. This past week, I was hired by Keaton Keller and his YouTube channel, TechSmart, to produce video packages from Las Vegas at the Consumer Electronics Show. It's a huge show, and we were really busy, very focused on a few devices, so I really didn't get to see much. But I can tell you that consumer electronics is a broad category. That means washers and dryers, TVs, tablets, even 3D printers that make food now. So there is some cameras and filmmaking gear, but CES is not filmmaker focused the way that the NAB show is. We had press credentials, so when director Michael Bay came out on stage during a Samsung press event, I started rolling. Little did I know Michael would mess up his teleprompter lines.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'll just wing this. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
And bail on the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's thank Michael Bay for joining us.
Turned out it was our most popular video last week, but it also got people talking about Samsung's new curved 4K televisions. They also make a flexible version, and so does LG. At CES, I discovered that even some of the most tech-savvy people don't know what 4K means, and that's because manufacturers don't bother explaining it. 4K means 4000, and that's the approximate number of horizontal pixels. In the case of most 4K or UHD TVs, that's 3840 by 2160. If someone says 2K television, they mean 2000 pixels across, which really is the same thing as 1080. It's just that we used to refer to television resolutions by their vertical pixels. 1080 is the number of vertical pixels, 1920 across, and 720 video is 1280 across. So 1080 video and 2K are really the same thing. That means that 4K video is twice the width of 1080 and twice the height, making it 4 times the resolution. But you really need a pretty giant TV to even notice the difference. And of course, you need to be watching something that was actually shot and produced in 4K. Luckily for you early adopters, Netflix announced that House of Cards Season 2, a show I really enjoy, is being shot in 4K. And Netflix will be able to stream it in 4K to people with screens big enough to watch it. 4K is still very young. By far, most people don't even have a way to watch it yet. But if you want to get ahead of the curve and start shooting 4K, Sony and Panasonic this week just made it a lot more affordable. Sony announced a 4K camcorder, the AX100, which shoots 4K at 30 frames per second for $2,000. It's available for pre-order now and will ship in March. And Panasonic says their new GH 4K DSLR will arrive at the end of February and will also retail for somewhere around $2,000. I don't even have any video of it because it really wasn't worth it. It's just the Panasonic GH3 camera body. It looks like the exact same camera, except they wrote 4K on it. They were keeping it in a plastic or glass box inside the Panasonic booth, probably because I bet that wasn't even a real working camera underneath. They don't want you picking it up just yet. So Panasonic hasn't said a whole lot about it yet, except that it will shoot at 200 megabits per second in 4K. So that's about 3 to 4 times more data than the Panasonic GH3 shoots now. Now, many people have asked me if I'm going to get this new Panasonic 4K camera, especially because I told people on Twitter that my Panasonic GH3 broke. While we were at the show, the last video we shot was that 3D food printing video. Packed up my camera, put it in my bag. We went and found this new Samsung Lumen product we wanted to shoot. I pulled out my camera, and it just wouldn't even turn on. The LCD all of a sudden was kind of loose. I don't know what happened to it in the time between these two videos. Luckily, because we were at CES, I walked right over to the Panasonic booth and I asked them if there was anything they could do about my camera, but there's nothing they could do. I mean, it wasn't even powering on. Nothing was working. But they did tell me that it appears to be a known issue with this maybe LCD not powering on. I don't know what the problem is, but they did say it would be covered under warranty for me. So I shipped it off right from Vegas. I wanted to get it to them as quickly as possible. Right now I'm shooting on my Panasonic GH2, and that's what I'll get by on for the time being. So let me know in the comments if you think that I should get the new 4K camera. I'm not sure I'm sold on 4K yet, but I'm curious to know what you guys think and if you're interested in maybe me doing a comparison of the GH3 and the 4K when it comes out. So thank you for watching, and I just want to say especially thank you because I have just reached 15,000 subscribers, and it looks like today, probably with this video, we're gonna hit 1 million channel views. So I'm really excited for what we can accomplish together in 2014, how much we can grow this channel. And like I said, I'm gonna keep bringing you these kinds of videos every Monday, so definitely join me, and I'll see you then.